Alright guys, welcome back to Quake 5, well Quake 4 Part 5 for the general difficulty walkthrough. Now, we're on the mission Convoy. This episode is going to consist of the mission Convoy and partly of the next mission. I'm not sure what the levels are called purely because on Xbox it doesn't show the loading screens for the level names, where on PC it'll tell you the level and show you a picture. Xbox, it just shows you the standard Quake 4 loading screen, the green gears going around. So I can't tell you the names of it, but during this level what we have to do is get on a convoy with Viper Squad, Viper Squad, and basically guide death, which we learned in the last episode is one of the 4 convoys going into the Strug networking area where communications are delivered by the Nexus. So we're gonna take that all out and we're gonna go through destroying as many Strug forces as we can on the way. Right, as we go along through here we're gonna have to take out a couple enemies. Don't worry just yet, all your AI friends will take them out, and I'm 99% certain that you can't take any damage during this section, no matter what happens. Possibly explosive damage may count, but no Strug infantry will be able to hurt you. Now, that also means you could pull out your plasma pistol, whatever the Marines call it, and use that instead of your machine gun ammo. That's a pretty viable option, but it won't matter what you do since you get a whole stack of ammo and ammunition for all your guns later. Not just yet, but soon. Now, where we're up to in the story is we've met the boss, we've met the commander, we've been on the USS Hannibal, the big command ship for our Rhino squad and other squads. And we've basically gotten the objective saying that we need to take EMP bombs into a spot and destroy the Strug Tetranode, which gives all the communications to all their infantry and controls what they do on the battlefield. So essentially if we take out that, their forces will be shot and stunned and they won't have any orders, so they won't know what they're doing on the field. Now, the blue enemies that appear during the game are like the commanders for the Strug infantry. They give the orders to the little guys with the shotguns and the lancers also, and tell them what to do. Now, that said, this is one of the easiest levels in the game. You shouldn't be dying too much. No matter what you do, you will have to go man this turret solo and lead the way for the convoy to take through and get to the next area. You'll see me jump on some barrels here just to grab some clips for the machine gun. Right now, as you spawn, if you look directly where I do, during this walkthrough you should be able to pass this area successfully. No matter what difficulty you're doing, just take as many of these foot soldiers out as you can straight up, and then start spraying at the rest. Now, once you get around this corner, 2 more will spawn. Well, 1 will spawn and then 2 more off in the distance, then there will be a few in the tunnel, and that's all you'll have to take out till you get in the door. Don't worry about the flashlight, it automatically turns on when you're in a dark room for the turret, if you need it for aiming. Make sure you just take these enemies out as quickly as you can. Now, understandably, some of you that are attempting this may not have that great accuracy when it comes to FPS games on a console. That means you just hang back and spray as much as you can, try to center your crosshair on the enemies. That's all you need to do for the chain gun. The white bracket outlining where the bullet spread's going to go, so anywhere in there will do damage to an enemy. And that's all you basically need to know for that. Now this next area can be quite challenging, and what you have to do is protect one of your squad mates as he disables the 4 landmines in the middle. Enemies come both sides, only berserkers and lancers. They don't really damage your convoy too much, especially on this difficulty. Only the lancers, if they get a lightning shot off at you, will take out half the convoy self, so don't let that happen. And the berserkers will use their shoulder-mounted chain gun if possible. Now all you need to do is keep aiming this way. You'll hear if your squad mate gets attacked, you'll hear the enemies meleeing him and beating him down. Don't worry about him, just keep taking these guys out, making sure you get the ones on the right first. Your teammates will have a whole lot more health than you do, and it also regenerates. So don't worry about them. Primarily focus on your convoy safety, which is the health in the bottom left corner there. You see the vehicle. The health goes down, it's full green at the moment, but it will turn black if we start getting shot, so careful of that. Don't let it go past the midsection where the actual truck starts to appear, otherwise you're guaranteed to blow up, and you won't want that. Now, this is also the first level we encounter the drop turrets, which the strobe flyers fly over an area and drop a few of those down. They basically just pierce into the ground and open up into a little minigun, and they mow down vehicles in this game, especially in later levels where we get the mech and the tank. Those turrets just mow through them. They're designed to take out turrets, vehicles, and that sort of stuff, so be wary of them. If there's infantry and a turret on the ground, always focus on the turret. That's your main priority. Now for this part, you don't need to kill, well, you can't kill anything just yet, but if you do it in the way that I've shown for this video, you should be pretty successful in one go. Aim where I am and take out the enemies as I take them out. So rocket turret in the top left and these 2 machine gun turrets. Then as you go along, one drop turret will appear, take him down, and also take the other rocket turret in the top right. Now this will give you some time to recover if you took any damage. There's no more enemies that are able to shoot at you just yet. The convoy will turn around and you'll continue circling this building. As you go along, make sure to shoot those turrets on the right, take them out, then the other turret at the top left. Now you're just watching for drop turrets like that. Watch the ground, look at the shadows especially, it'll show where the enemies are going to drop down on you. Make sure you take out that rocket turret at the top right, and nothing else will be able to hit you just yet. Again, looking at those shadows, you can tell I did miss a drop turret at the back there. It was way up in the back area, I couldn't shoot it by the time we advanced. Now the last 2 things you'll have to take out will be that turret and so 2 more drop turrets as well. Take out the drop turret first, then quickly move your cursor or crosshairs over and take out the 2 turrets there. Make sure you get them too. I found that and I lost a fair bit of health because of it. Then there'll be another couple drop turrets, and that'll be it for this level. Now this video is going to be a 2-part one, well not a 2-part one, but the next mission we will also show in this level, and that next mission will be in 2 parts, continuing on in part 6 purely because it was a long time and I didn't think the convoy mission was long enough for one video. So we're going to go inside this facility and continue with Quake 4. Alright guys, we're back in the next mission. Our main objective right now is to rendezvous with Strauss, but first we're going to get a nice little treat for completing the story so far. We get the Strug Now gun, which is what the Strug Blue Commandos used as their primary weapon. You'll see them shooting nails at you when you encounter them. You'll encounter a fair few enemies this level and a new enemy type that won't be shown in this video but will be in the next one. And on general difficulty, the new enemy type we'll encounter in the next part is a pain to take out. But right now I'll let you listen to the audio of this section and I'll come back later.
Glad you made it back, Kane. Strauss, what's our situation?
I now control almost all containment doors. We cannot reach the controls to turn off the laser fence. The security door is locked and I cannot open it from here.
That's where you come in, Kane. Get down to sub-entrance 1 and free the engineering team that's trapped. Then escort one of the engineers up here to cut through that door.
Alright, now we're going to take the two teammates down into the lower levels and retrieve the engineer. So, right now we've got Bowser squad following us. Now what you want to do for this room is run straight down to the end and call the lift up. Don't worry about the enemies, they won't be able to hit you if you stay under the bridge, because they spawn on top of you and just in that back corner. Now, I was having a couple frame rate issues here since there was so much bullet fire and then spawning in the one area. Once your marines move under this elevator, make sure you pull it down straight away. There will still be enemies up top, but they'll disappear before going into the next part. Now what you're going to do is come down and just watch this door with Private Singer Rodriguez actually. Just watch it, make sure you're in waiting because this door will open and you'll have to go around to the back corner, press the switch that opens the big front door and continuing into the next area. Right, there'll be a berserker and a couple infantry in this next room, so be careful, make sure you take out that berserker first because you can two-hit kill us, which won't be good. Now, if you go up to the, well you need to come up the ramp to the right, press the other flood door switch and grab your health packs and ammo depending on how damaged you are. Then the engineering squad will come in and ram a couple of foot soldiers and you need to get behind the truck and take out the rest of the strug. Now, this part's coming to an end, so I'd like to thank you all for watching. Hopefully stay tuned for part 6 in the Quake 4 walkthrough on general difficulty. That's it from me. We'll continue this mission in the next part, so goodbye.